Watching 13 News, Kansas News Leader.
A Pulitzer Prize-winning play about the struggles of returning from war is coming to the stage in Noto. Sunrise Theater Company opens Water by the Spoonful next week. They're holding the show in the ArtsConnect building. Director Jim Ramos and actor Devin Garcia are here to tell us all about it. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you, Melissa. Thanks for having us.
Jim is also a member of our staff here, so this is kind of like the other side of your life.
It
We
is.
get
It's
to
kind
see
of
every
weird.
once in a while. What attracted you to this show?
It's personal, I think. You know, not only is it a wonderful show, but having had my own experiences with family that have gone through some addiction, as well as PTSD, which both are covered, and there's a trigger warning to those attending the show. It really was a piece I knew that I had to get involved with.
And you're a veteran as well.
I am.
And did you serve in combat overseas, anything
No,
like that?
I wasn't in combat. I was in the Marine Corps, as was Devin. So the main character is a vet that comes back and was also a Marine. And so we have a lot to draw from. In fact, I'm not really breaking any anonymity because we're pretty open about it, but we also have two cast members that are also in recovery that are wonderful talents that are really bringing a lot real emotion and some great skill to the show.
What is the story, Devin? You're the lead character?
One of the lead characters.
And what are you all going through?
Well, it kind of gives you different vantage points of how addiction affects everybody. So they have, there are some characters that are going through the addiction. There are other characters that are simply just either know someone or have a loved one that's through it. And then it kind of all ties it together as you watch the show. You kind of see how all these characters are connected. So it's nice because it shows those different vantage points because addiction affects all of us in some way. We either know someone or we're going through it in some way, because addiction doesn't just affect the person, it affects their families as well.
And not all of the characters are veterans, so we should...
Yeah, no.
People of various backgrounds, there's just one of them that happens to be also struggling with the PTSD of returning from Iraq.
Yeah.
It's a very unique situation in the fact that this particular show, not only do we have a family unit, but we also have an online community that are recovering addicts that are all over the world, actually, and they're communicating and they're forming those bonds. Quieta Juarez, who wrote the show, she also wrote In the Heights with Lin-Manuel Miranda. She is really drawing from her cousin, Elliot, and based this on him, and was very much musically trained. So she loved the fact that free jazz and John Coltrane actually kind of inspired her on this. So we have all the improvisation going on, but it comes back to that central theme of addiction and recovery. It's really kind of cool.
But this is a play, not a musical?
It is a play.
Just a play.
Yeah.
Not just a play.
It's a
How do
great
you
play.
as an actor bring this drama and experience to life on the stage to really help people get in the mindset of what's happening?
Well, this was a character that was kind of close. Again, he's a Marine, a vet going through PTSD, so there were certain aspects of it that I felt like, I could certainly bring to the table. But I think just, when you really explore these characters, and again, you see how addiction, it affects us in so many different ways. And I think that's, as an actor, you want to invest in that. You want to really, do your homework, we call it, and really, it's not just about getting off book, but it's about exploring these relationships. And I think that's the fun of it for me, is getting to play those things.
I don't want you guys to spoil anything, but at the end of the day, is this a uplifting message at the end? Does it remain dark throughout it?
It's not even, there are dark moments, but honestly, it's so well written that, it really kind of draws real life. Yeah, I'm trying not to
How do you
spoil anything.
walk away feeling?
Yeah, I would say that just like life, it's like it's ups and downs, and anytime you face a challenge, it's like you don't know how it's going to end, but you know that it's going to be your fight and it's going to be your journey, and that's kind of how it is. You don't really know about the success of it, and I think audiences will walk away knowing that no character here has an absolute final, like, okay, it's over, it's a happy ending at the end. It's like, no, this is a constant, there's hope, but it's a lifelong struggle.
Well, it sounds fascinating. We should let you know that tickets are limited because it is a smaller theater. The name of the show is Water by the Spoonful. This is the Sunrise Theater Company. Showtimes are 7 o'clock September 8th and 9th, and again the 15th and 16th, plus an afternoon show on September 17th. The ArtsConnect buildings at 909 North Kansas Avenue, and again, sunrisetheatercompany.com to go ahead and get those tickets in advance, because you never know if it's filled up at the door. We don't want anyone disappointed. All right, thanks guys.
Thanks so much,
Appreciate
Melissa.
you sharing what the story is all about. We are